My name is Marissa, and today I am going to new game, and we're going to make a family, or a sim, as they say. Right. So they have choose the aspirations that you want your sim to have, but I am not going to do that, so I'm going to click no thanks. And what is that they are going to be one of the sims that basically fills up their whole aspirations. So what I mean is their skill points. So I want them to fill up all of their skill points. So I'm just gonna skip a couple of these and see if I can find. So if you hear any noise in the background, that is my 1-month-old son. I'm looking after him as I'm doing the stream as well. So if I have to stop at any time, that is why. Anyway, so I've chose this random face sim, and we're gonna go and give this a try and see basically how to go. So today I'm just going to be basically making the sim, and then basically making a house, and then this will kind of be like a series that I do. So if you're interested in this at all, obviously then do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll go from there really. So we're going to put some earrings on her. Oh, and I should mention that the expansion packs that I have, obviously I've got the normal base game, and then I've also got Get to Work, and what's the other one? I'm trying to think now. It's completely gone out of my mind. Yeah, so I've got the, oh my god, yeah, so I've got the Get to Work, and I've got another expansion pack as well called Seasons, and that basically, you know, gives you all the seasons, weathers and everything like that. So yeah, I have that as well. Anyway, so I don't want this outfit on her, so I'm gonna obviously change this. I'm a bit nervous recording because I haven't done this before, with me actually speaking, and I'm not a very confident speaker, but I thought if I'm going to do a video like this, then I do need to speak. So yeah, just give me a moment really. If I stop talking for a while, it's because I am trying to concentrate, so please keep that in mind. Oh, and I've also got Strangerville. That's the other one that I couldn't think of. I've got the Strangerville expansion pack on here as well. So that is the one that I obviously couldn't think of. Right, so I'm just going to basically go random for this. Usually I spend a lot of time to choose outfits and stuff like that, but I'm just going to randomise today, because it doesn't really matter for now. I can make a deal with just basically clicking on random stuff. I don't know why they put sunglasses on the Sims as a bedtime wear, because nobody wears glasses for bed. Obviously you take them off, don't you, before you go to bed. So right, I'm just going to change this one. So I'm gonna go to here. Now we want her to be an aspiration where she basically is fulfilling most of the skill points. So I'm going to make her a knowledge sim, and I want her to be a sim that's good at many things at once. So she wants to fill up her skill points, and I am going to make her a bookworm because they learn quicker as well. She's going to love the outdoors, and she is going to be outgoing, so then she's easier to get on with people. So now let's go for a random name. Okay, Alyssa, and let's choose a random last name. Okay, so Alyssa Robbins, that will do for a name. So that is our sim made, and we're going to click play. So now with this game as well, I tend to use the Motherlode cheat for money, but I'm going to try not to use a cheat for this sim, because I basically use a cheat for every sim that I make, and I really don't want to do that this time. So obviously it's going to be a bit of a challenge to try not to do it, but I'm going to try. I am going to put her in Willow Creek, and we're going to try and find the cheapest lot on here. Okay, this one seems the cheapest. Now this takes a while to load, so I'm just going to okay, no, it's not taking long this time. Okay, so we've got a basic lot here. I'm going to go straight on to build mode. So we've got £17,500 to build this house. So wait for this to load up. Right, I'm going to go to build, and then we're going to find the wall. Look at that, it's already starting to snow here. Okay, my game seems to have, let's see, right. Now please, if there's anyone here that likes to get like a house like perfectionist, this is just going to be like a very temporary house. When she gets a job and she starts working for more money, I'll obviously make adaptations to the house, but for now we're just going to make it a very basic standard house for now. Right, so we've got that, that's just going to be a little square. So what I want to do is, hang on a second, come here little one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to that was my little one burping. Anyway, so I'm going to make this a little bathroom here, so I'm not going to make it too big. I'm just going to make it big enough for, you know, the basics. What I tend to do in this game is I tend to accidentally make the rooms look too big, and then I'm just like stuck with it with like a big space. So I'm going to basically just make several rooms, and we're going to put some windows in, some basic windows, because I want to try and make as much, I want them to have basically as much money left over, so that I can basically, yeah, that's what I want to do. And I want to just talk a little bit about why I wanted to live stream today. I obviously, well, the whole world is practically in isolation at the moment because of the current situation in obviously worldwide. So obviously there's not really much to do during the day, besides me looking after my children. So at the night time, it's, you know, really the best time for me to try. At the night time, it's basically the best time for me to try and record. I do apologise for laughing. My son is literally sitting right next to me, and he's making all these funny noises. So I do apologise for that. Right, so I'm just going to get some basic doors. So I'm going to go for the cheapest doors, and we're going to put one here, and then we're going to put one here. So that's it for the doors realistically. We've still got £12,000, so we're not doing too bad. Now I like to have wooden flooring in a lot of my rooms. That's just like a you know, personal thing for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into the two rooms there, and then we're going to go into the tiles and basically find a cheap tile to put into the kitchen, and then we're going to use a different cheap one for the small bathroom. So now we've still got £12,000, so we're doing good. Wallpaper wise, we want to try and find the cheapest ones, so we're just going to go for a basic £2 wallpaper paint. Try and find a nice colour, that one's okay, and I'm just going to plaster this basically everywhere. Like I said, it's just going to be for the time being, and then when obviously this one gets a job and they can make more money, we'll obviously do changes to the environment that she's in. So yeah, this is just going to be a very quick do it really. Right, we're almost there. I do apologize, I'm not going to decorate the outside just yet because it doesn't really matter. You have the walls down majority of the time anyway. You just mainly wallpaper this for the Sims benefit. So as long as the house is nice inside, it's got a nice interior, then it honestly doesn't matter. Right, okay, so that should be the whole place decorated now. So what I'm going to do now is go on to the room items, and we're going to go to the lamps or lights as you like to call them, and I'm just going to find a basic lights that I can just basically put everywhere. I don't really care about the colour of them, just as long as it basically brightens the room up. There we go. And then we're going to get started with the cupboards. So my intention is to have the kitchen here, so I'm going to put a couple of cupboards in, obviously make room for the fridge and stuff, and then I'm going to put this one here, and I'm just going to turn it around so that she's basically got kind of like a breakfast bar style to the kitchen. And then let's get the basic fridge to start off with, and then we're going to get the basic cooker to start off with as well. Right, so basic cooker, and then we're going to get a smoke alarm because this seems like to burn everything. Okay. And then after that, we've got to get some little stools for our kitchen, so that she's got somewhere to sit and have her breakfast basically, or dinner. I'm going to put a couple of these there. We've still got we should have enough money to basically, I've got the lamp, we should have enough money to, you know, buy some more stuff. Obviously we're just going to get the basics for now. Right, now I'm going to go on to bathroom, and we're going to have to go for the cheapest toilet, and just shove it anywhere, and then we're going to get the cheapest sink, and then the cheapest shower, because showers are just easier to get. I mean, obviously you can put a bath now if you want to, but I'm not going to do that today. Right, bed. Now we wanted to have a double bed because at some point she's going to so we're just going to get a rounded bed. I chose this one instead of the other because obviously you want your sim to be comfortable, you don't want them to be like not comfortable, so that's what we're doing now. Right now I'm going to choose a basic sofa, so I'm going to get this one. It's not the cheapest, but it is a lot cheaper than the more expensive ones that I'd usually get if I was going to use the SimCheap. So I always like to get Usually I get The Sims with a TV on the wall, but we can't afford that right now, so we're just going to do with this. And then we're going to make sure that she's got a bookshelf so that she can read, so she can learn, because that is obviously important. We get this one, put it on the wall, and then I'm just going to get an easel because it will build up their painting skills, and that is something that I want this sim to obviously do as well, to start off with, obviously. Right, so there we go. We've basically got a basic house to start off with. I have put in as much as I could possibly think of for now. Obviously she's going to need more things, but that is what I'm going to do for now. So I am going to get her to come into the house because it's snowing, and then we're going to get her to go onto the phone and find a job. So find a job, and now I'm not entirely sure what kind of job she's going to do. If we have a look on her aspirations, she needs to read 3 books and get some logic skills. So we're going to have a look. I think I'm going to make her the scientist. Yeah, I'm going to put her in the scientist job. And the good thing about the Get to Work expansion pack is that for the detective, the doctor and the scientist, you can actually take them to work and you can play as a sim when they're at work. So I think that's like a really good thing to have on the expansion pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get her to start by painting something. We'll get like a cheap painting to start off with because she has to pay like so much money. Yeah, she has to pay so much money to basically do the painting. Like again, I'm just gonna apologize for the noise in the background. My son was almost sick. Anyway, so that's literally gonna be for today's live stream. I know it's very short, but like I said, I've got my son with me, and I just wanted to basically make a sim and to start by doing the house. This is like a very new thing for me. Like I say, I'm not the most confident speaker, and I wanted to challenge myself by basically making a family or a sim where you don't use any cheats for money and you get them to work for a living. So that is what I'm going to do. Obviously if she gets a creativity skill up to a certain standard, then and it gets higher, the higher it gets, like the more money she'll get for her paintings. So obviously she can make money doing that, and she can make money through working. So eventually her money will go up, and then I'll be able to make some changes to this apartment. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another video. Goodbye. Yeah.